Board. Right, this morning's session, it was a couple of requests. I held off doing it till today. Then I looked and I thought, oh, we've not long done this one. It was 6 weeks ago. Where's time go? So it's going to be based on the rotation thing, guys. So it's looking at joints, and then of course we'll work through the muscles as well. But it's mobilization of joints, all rotations. So we're going to start with our big toe. We've got to individually circle those toes around. All right. Let's just get nice and stable on the floor. All right. And just get a little del boy thing going. Just a tick-tock, left and right. A del, call it whatever you want to. A side step. Just get the body going left and right. Good. You know, a lot of adults still not doing certain things just because they do certain things in exercise and they're thinking, I don't normally do this. People are looking at me. But you give it to a kid to do, well, they love it because they don't care, do they? But we're like, oh no, if I stand doing this, the ambulance is going to turn up, take me away, and I'm going to get admitted to a hospital because I look a bit strange and weird. It's because we normally just go that way forwards. We don't go backwards and we don't walk to the sides either. So we get left and right, guys. Transfer the body weight, isn't it? Good. Up we go. I'm going to say nothing about yesterday's session, guys, at all. But don't ask Nicola to be a babysitter. That's all I'll say. All right, let's start bringing the knees up. I'm sure you'd be a brilliant babysitter, Nicola. All right, fantastic. Good. Up we go, guys. Gently. Let's get the arms going as well. A little bit of left and right as people start waking up and clicking into the room. Good. So that's getting the mental focus in. That becomes a good habit before an exercise. 3, 2, 1, nice little stop. Let's just gently shake everything out. Relax it down. Relax the shoulders down. Relax the ankles at the same time. And let's get our 3 breaths going. Here we go. Hands up and out. Turn up, breathe in. Oh, got a bit of a moan as well. Try to book our flu jab. Helston is the nearest. Gordon, Bennett, his wife Mary and the goldfish. Bring it back down. Thumbs onto the sternum. And squish it back out again. And turn up and go again. 100-mile round trip. Fantastic. Love it. Exhale down to the heart, guys. There. Good. I haven't booked it, by the way. Squish it out. Turn up, go. Here we go. Exhale down to the heart. Pause and hold it there. Now think capital P for posture. Nice S shape in that spine. It's Saturday morning. Start the weekend proper. So good. Lock the legs out. Take the knees just off lock. Curl the toes up. Place them back onto the floor. 30% abs and your pelvic floor, an imaginary bows of ship out in the ocean, or imaginary string, chest nice and upwards, and bring that chin, or in some of our cases, chins up a little bit more. I'm one of those. Good. Let's push it out now, reach for the walls. Reach it at long 15. So keep extending the arms out, turn the palms towards the ceiling. First big stretch, open the palms upwards. So rotate the hand back, separate little finger from the thumb and try and make that hand span as big as you can and stretch out that hand. Big deep breath in. Exhale to the heart, elbows high, palms inwards, 3-second isometric push. It's a go. 1 and 2 and 3 and hook the hands over. Just a 2 today. Go. 1 and 2 and a 3. Arc the hands down, arcs and circles, guys. Can you look really good doing arcs and circles, not straight lines? Hold the thumb, rotate the shoulders forward. Now, not like in the week when we're doing warm-ups before exercise, big circles, imaginary pencils in the shoulders, draw big circles in the paper, either side, and take it back the other way. Remember, all our imaginary stuff is beneficial, it saves money. All we go all the way around, 3, 2, and a 1, pause and hold, and a little Tommy Cooper, just rotate everything around. Feel, increase the circulation to and from the brain just by rocking it around, and the shoulders relax as you all nicely down. Take the hands to the side, lean over any side you want to. There. So go on. Further than what I normally do on a Saturday morning, I suppose, but there's a stretch, stopping, not going any further, slowly bringing that back up and going over the other side. Round we go to there. Good. That's a tug, 8 seconds. Bringing that back up. Okay, so what we're going to do now is when you bring your feet, railway track straight, you beamers know this one, okay? So we're going to, but not bring the feet inwards, just have the feet nice and straight. Bring the pointy fingers out, concrete trousers on. You cannot twist or rotate from hips downwards. Watch 3 times either side, watch the fingernail and slowly take it around until you feel a stretch anywhere in the body. It can be your eyelid, your earlobe, the hair follicle, I don't care. bring it back around again. As soon as you feel tightness or stretch, you bring it back. It's one of the ways to maximize the spinal mobilization and bring it back. And it stops you if you've got a back injury. A couple of people have. That's not here today. It wasn't doing classes. One had a fall in the bath. Bring it back. And what this will do is, no matter where your injury is, it's controlled. You're not using your body weight. As soon as you feel any tightness in that, you bring it back around again. And every time you do this, it's different the next time. Sometimes you can whiz all the way around, but as it do it through either side, and you watch that fingernail, that finger points and you get further and further each side. Because you just started, you might feel the shoulders working hard. Mother Nature's gravity is pulling those down, bringing that back nice and straight. And once we get there, we're going to arc those hands down. Let's get rid of the tension we built up there. Hold the thumbs and rotate forwards. Only a couple of times, that's all I've done. And to the rear, just a couple of times. One breath. Now, before we do that, God's template, look at the feet and bring those back out to where they should be and feel that release straight away. Hands up and out, turn the palms up and breathe. We're going to start at the lower extremities, guys. Exhale down. You say lower extremities, it makes you sound like a medical person, doesn't it? Or a fitness person. Hark it down. The feet or the plates of meat, all right? So transfer the body weight to any foot you want to. Bring the other one forwards and just circle that ankle around. And if you have to, hold on to something. Just touch something. It's not a balance exercise, guys. If you're teaching somebody this one, they can move the foot left and right. If they're sitting down in the car, manage to get that foot off the ground. Rotate it back around the other way now. Good. Swap it over, other foot on the floor and back to here. Winter's coming up. We talk about this every winter, don't we? There's a fascia around your ankle. Got one on your wrist there and one around the bottom of the ankle. And in the winter, that can restrict, okay? Turn it back the other way. It's there to stop all the legs and your muscles fall into your foot. You don't want hamstrings in your feet. It doesn't look very nice. And you can't get your shoes on in the morning. Okay, good. Bring it back, feet either side. So we're getting it all nice. We're getting return circulation from the feet. So from there, feet, God's template is, and heel raises. Just raise up and back, up and back. So getting twinkle through the body, join the dots up the back, up and back, 2 and 1 and pause. Transfer the body weight to one foot, bring the other one forwards, and again, just circle it around. Now, if you can cast your mind back, and if you can remember some of your school days, so you may remember standing in a gym or on a football pitch or a hockey pitch or netball, and the teacher saying ankle rotations, you're thinking, what is this all about? Okay, take it back the other way. And as you start getting to think that we know stuff, and we know about fitness, we think, we don't do that, it's a load of rubbish, all right? It's not rubbish. They're the simple, effective ones. Transfer it back over again, and it's to there. Round we go, ankles. And about now, you might start to feel, oh, ankles feel a little bit tired, actually. Take it back around the other way. So we're getting a stretch, mobilization, and a bit of strengthening down there at the same time. 3, 2, and a 1. Place the feet back down to hip width apart. Now, before we do the heels, imagine you've got 10 bits of string on each toe and just curl the toes up, place them back down. Curl them up, place them back down. Curl them up, place them back down. This little trick here, guys, if you have to stand still for ages, up and back down, unless you're a soldier standing on a parade ground, you don't have to do that, right? There, this is return of circulation. There, up and back down. On your feet all day long. Working, walking around even. You go stand still, curl the toes up, place them back down. If you don't, they start curling underneath. Gets return circulation again. This as well is now working the top of the foot, the bony prominence part of the foot. Curl up, place back down. Last one, up and back down. Now heel raises, straight up and back. So imagine you string out the head, we're going straight up and down. So you beamers, don't roll the feet forwards, just straight up and down, good. And after doing that now, feel working the core engaging through to here and up into the chest. That's going to happen to you because you're conditioned and you are fit. Up we go and your core's used to working. 3, 2, and a 1. The calves start feeling a bit tired. So we're going to come to the knees. So when we used to see Grandad warm his backside on the fire, right? Because his lower back was aching. They didn't know they were doing heat treatment, did they? It was just an ache. But the body's telling, listen to the brain. It knows everything. Palms of the hands, God designed those to fit the kneecaps. So the feet are going to be railway tracks hip width apart. You're ahead of me. Look at you, smarty pantses. Palms of the hands. I'm going to sit down and watch. Palms, hands on the knees. Now, relax that spine down. Feel the weight taken up by the triangle we've engineered. The triangles are super strong in engineering. And ours is from the shoulders, the hips, and the hands on the knees. And from there now, just circle those knees around. Keep the feet flat on the floor. Don't let the feet go in steps to out steps. Just rotate that around. Now, if you haven't put your hands on the knees for a long time, you're probably now thinking, what the hell's going on there? I've broken something. It's a natural click as the tendons go over the little bony prominences in there, like railway tracks, little guides are for the tendons. Take it back the other way. Round we go. And the ligaments. Big complicated joint, guys. When there's consultants and all they do is knees. Round we go, 3, 2, and a 1, and slowly going to bring that back up. Let's get a breath in, take the hands up and out, take it nice and relaxed, turn the hands up, breathe in. So a different one and only this morning, exhaling down, but fantastic for the joints, as I said before. Arc the hands nicely down. We're going to bring those feet in steps in. They're touching. So on this one, straight away, you've got that little bit of, oh, am I going to left or right? Hands, palms again, onto the knees, stick the butt out, no cockney barra boy knees, with the knees together as well, and circle it around. Keep the feet flat on the floor, that we've got 1 foot joined together now, and circle it. Dip down if you can. There, so much, what's the timing like? So front, 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 and now to the rear. Round we go, there. Around we go, fantastic. Condition all the joints, working out through the bus. In everyday life, you get a twist in the joint or something like that, it's going to get used to it, isn't it? You're not going to injure yourself. Injury prevention. 3, 2, and a 1. Slowly coming back up. All we're doing is rotations. Can you feel the heart rate coming up, respiration rate coming up? Burning calories at the same time. Hands up and out. Turn them up. Breathe in. Exhale. Staying nice and super relaxed. On super, guys. I'm going to get a measure. I'm going to bring my feet out to sumo. No railway tracks, all right? Let the feet natural. So I'm there. How far is a sumo? Till you feel the shorts are about to tear. All right? So I'm there. Hands on the kneecaps. Now, keep the feet flat first off and rotate this around. Now you can fit. So that's how we've got it working up through the body now. Hamstrings, so we're working across the grain. Not just stretching the muscles lengthway, but across the grain. And we've got abdominal area. That's working hard as well. Good. Now take it back around the other way. Feet nice and flat. Your adductors working inside the thighs. We're getting full 360 all the way around the legs. Fantastic. Now go back the other way, but this time, get the feet going to the edges. Roll the feet over, toes, insteps, outsteps, heels, there, and increase. I know it's working, and it's nice and smooth. How smooth that is? It's like surfing, isn't it? Nice and smooth. Take it back down the other way. It's as good as we're going to look on the board, isn't it? Take it around, guys. It's hard work. We're almost done. 3 and 2 and a 1 pause. Squish those feet in, bringing it back up and shake it out. Now, from there, you've worked all around those legs. What we've just done so far, if any of you are doing any long walks, be on your feet all day, basically, you're thinking, oh, God, grief, I'm tired, okay? Done a bit of work. Work through toes to hips. That took us 15 minutes, and you're done, and you'll feel a big difference, all right? So from there, hands up and out to breath again. Lots of breathing this morning. Breathe in. And then to exhale down to the heart. Good. And arc it down. Right. Now, don't get the next ones confused with what we've just done. Feet hip width apart. Bring it to railway tracks, nice and straight. Hands to the hips. We've now got a hula hoop around us. Right. Mine's bright yellow. And just circle those hips around. There. That's it. And you can definitely, so I know it's one of our sayings that join the dots, you can feel those dots working up through the body just by rotating, all rotations. And your skeletal system is loving it, especially the origins and insertions of all the muscles. There, take it back around the other way. Good. L1 to L5, lower lumbar working hard. We're liking that. And you can feel different parts of the body engaging, releasing. Your core muscles working at the same time. 3, 2, 1. Nice little pause, no breath this time. We're going to do insteps together. With the insteps and knees together, everything's going to change. If you need to, touch your wall, hold onto a chair or whatever. Don't hold the dog, because if it takes off the postman, you'll go with it. Here, rotate those hips around. There. Good. Now, don't worry about if you feel, oh, I'm sticking my abs out to the front. That's not a good look. I'm not going so far. Let that happen, guys. As your abs come to the front, they're going to engage. That's what they're there for, to stop the back flipping backwards and breaking the spine. There, so God, we had a good engineer with him that day. Take it back around the other way. There, hips circling round. You can feel deep into L1 to L5, lower lumbar section. Those muscles are working quite hard now. but stabilizing the core at the same time. 3, 2, and a 1, pause. Bring the feet out, semi-sumo, not full sumo, just semi. If you want to measure it, you can have it just below your elbows. If you think you're about there, guys, that's all okay as well. Before we do, another breath, hands up and out, turn up and go. Exercise, you can tell by the way I'm speaking, a little bit faster than normal, is it? Hope so. We've got a lot of rotations to get in. Arc those hands down to the side. Here we go. There, just circling the hips. So I'm not bending. Now, a lot of times I've been in classes teaching this one, and I've got people doing all this, all right? I'm not playing status quo music, so I don't know why they're doing that. They're nice and tall. And there's nobody here doing that, by the way, either. Stay nice and tall. The abductors working through the body. Take it back around the other way. There. Good. And I try and look up as corner of the room, because there's a cobweb I missed there yesterday. All right. 3, 2, and 1. Pause and hold. It's breath time. Take the hands up and out. Turn up and breathe. Exhale down to the heart. Hold it there, guys, for 2 and a 1. And we're going to arc those hands down. Hold them onto the hips. Now, bring the feet back in. Shoulder width apart. I want you to lean over to your right. Lean over. Feel the stretch in the waist. Don't go any further. And from that, now try and keep that angle. Try and keep your concrete trousers on. And just rotate the upper body round. There. Same angle all the way. Don't worry about bending too far forwards. There, because we've got a lot going on here. We're really and truly mobilizing that lower spine. It's working, but relaxing and circling around at the same time. Now remember to count how many times you've gone around. If you do, don't unscrew the top of your body off the bottom half. There. Good. And pause it there. Bring yourself back upright, reset, lean over the other side till you feel a stretch in the waist. That's our guide. There, that's our marker. We know it's working there because we know what this is like for mobilization spine. Now do your rotation. And you can go any direction you want to, guys. It doesn't really matter on this one. So I'm trying to keep the same angle. If I don't, I'm not worried about it too much. It's just that feel that you've got. You can feel that lower back working. If any of you ever get that lower spine collar ache, little side bend, and this gentle rotation is what you want. You don't want to go straight over to massive stretches. This is mobilizing. There. It's easing all the tensions off in the lower back. Can you feel now how it's not working so hard? 3, 2, and a 1. And stop. Bring myself back upright. And it's a nice little breath. Here we go. Breathe in. Exhale down to the heart. Good. We're going to pause and hold it there. We're going to take the hands out to the side now. Right there. Concrete boots are on, and just take it left and right now. So we're going to work it up now, approaching between the scapulas, the shoulder blades, left and right. Concrete boots are on all the time. Don't let that body weight transfer the foot left and right. Now, as you go around either side, give it a little extra push. When the spinal column puts the brake on, just tweak it a little bit more. And a little tip from that one is, if you turn your eyes in your sockets and just look a little bit more to the right or left, your body will follow it. Now take the concrete boots off and go over to your insteps and outsteps with the feet. Roll it over, and that's giving us nice control. And the ankles like that one, you condition yourself if you're out and about and you go over on the ankle, you'll flick it back up. You've got a nice stretch there anyway. And again, injury prevention. Last one that side. And last one this side, that's done. Back round towards me, arms feeling tired, turn up, breathe in. Exhale down to the heart, and we're going to pause. Oh, does not feel good when the arms come down there. Hold it there. Now reset. Capital P for posture. Toes curled up, lock and knees out, bring them off lock. 30%. Bows of a ship or imaginary string. 2 and a 1. And arc those hands nicely down, guys. Lock the thumb out. Pencils, shoulders, big sheets of white paper, and rotate those shoulders around. Work it around this time, okay? There we go. Don't cheat and lower your ears down to your shoulders. Not big and it's not clever. So keep rotating the shoulder. I try and keep the head nice and still. And in fact, the rest of the body, remember we talk about switching off the rest of the body, and it's just the shoulders that are moving. We're doing some extra ones, so you might start to feel a little bit, so as the shoulders come, a gentle push to the front, and pushing all the way down. Then reverse it back around the other way. There. And as reverse, you go backwards. Notice you get a better shoulder shrug. Round we go. All the way up and back again. So all rotations so far, all the way out, guys. Last one coming up. Here we go. Big circle, up and round, and relax it down. Now take the hands to your side of your body. Big deep breath in. Exhale and just try and push those hands down the body. Don't cheat and put your ears on top of your head. Just push. I've got a vision there looking at all you guys in front of me, ears on top of your head. Push the fingers down. Try and touch the floor. Relax, relax, relax. 2 and a 1. Good. Stand in your position. Take the hands behind the back. Lean backwards, double voice welcome position until you feel a stretch in the pecs. And again, from there, hands behind the back, just rotate that body around. And feel how it is working differently to how we're doing the same movement earlier, rotating from the hips. Now take it back around the other way. There. We started at the side, didn't we, and rotate. Now we start at the back. We start with banana shape. Good. So we're transferring it now. We've done our lower lumbar, L1 to L5. We've got the front part of the spine working and deep down into our pelvic floor area as well. Good. Onto pelvic girdle, if you like. 2 and a 1. That's a pause and a hold. Let's give everything a nice shake out. And hopefully by now you can feel the line of our work creeping upwards, and we're here. We know what's coming next, don't we? Take the hands up and out. It's there. Reach for the walls gently, because it's not a big workout, and rotate the arms to the front. So a nice gentle 15, and just circle those hands to the front, palms facing down. We're going to adjust that in a second. There'll be a rotational one and only Saturday morning. Now take the hands to the rear. Dinner plates. This is where I definitely open my eyes. So I look to, he's got the biggest dinner plates if I ever get invited around for something to eat. All right, I know whose house I'm going to here. Okay, I also know whose house I'm not going to. You don't eat off sauces. Okay, good. Fantastic. Stop there, guys. Turn the palms up, breathe in. Exhale nicely down. Can you feel, look at that, when you breathe in there, can you feel the body starting to feel longer and more relaxed and open? Squish those hands back out. Turn the palms towards the ceiling. Don't try and rotate too far to the rear, and circles to the front, and feel that difference now. Those circles are getting the biceps, the short, the long head of the bicep where it originates, into the forearm where it goes down to. It's working super hard. Take it to the rear, because we don't do this a lot. It's an unusual circle to do. You can feel those shoulders working mega hard. Good. 2 and a 1. Pause, hold, big deep breath in. And exhale down to the heart. And as you bring that down there, you may well feel like your biceps will just be standing, curling lots of metal, raising it upwards. That's how much you can affect those. All right. So from there, guys, we're going to squish it upwards as if someone's got hold of our elbows, the old Frankenstein beast of bobbing and double voice thing, all right, whatever it is. Hand span, open it up, push to the rear. Now slowly raise it upwards. So switch off the rest of the body, keep it nice and tall. And we get to that position, A4 pair between the shoulder blades, push to the rear. Again, we've got shoulders, this massive rotator cuff. Bring it back into the start position, and down we go. We do 3 of these. I know it's hard work. Push to the rear. Good. Hand span, little finger, thumb open wide. Bring it back up again. So there, and to the rear again. Mobilization, stretching, and building up the strength of our body. A4 pivot to the shoulder blades, feel a bit like a chicken. Bring it back upright again. Last one. Down we go. Push to the rear. All the way. Good. And then bringing it back up. Hand span open, nice and wide. That position there. Pushing to the rear. We're going to relax them down in a second. There. Back to the start. Now arc them straight down. And feel the relief in the shoulders. And doesn't that feel good? Hold the thumb, rotate it forwards. That's our little magic trick. I'm getting the shoulders, Tommy Cooper, in all over the place. Rotate back to the rear. Good. Then I'm just going to do a nice little Mexican wave with the fingers. Rub the back of the wrists. So there. We're going to work our way down the arms, guys. Okay, so from there, bring the hands to the front. It will be different. I won't do it. Dinner plates to the front and circle into out. There. So our shoulder, that rotator cuff, that joint, that little stick on the side of our body, little sticks called arms, you get knocked off every day. Take it back end of the way. 4 muscles there, guys, holding the arm in place in the shoulder, and you just work them in every single direction that it can go. That's why you can feel it. 2 and 1, and arc those hands down again. Let's give that a nice shake out. We're going to open that joint up, and we all know this one, right? Concrete suit is on. Mine's now bright green. Policeman's finger pointing out. And notice how to bring that out. You all know my good habit is, I start doing this left and right. Just getting set up on the floor, reaching forward to there. Switch off the rest of the body and try and touch our noses. I said nose, somebody's poked me in the eye. Okay, good. Here we go, hand to here. Swing it around up there, guys. Good. Big deep breath in. Exhale and whites of the eyes, but just pull that shoulder around. And doesn't that feel good? All the work we've done, oh, that feels so good. I'm just going to stay like this. Someone bring me a cup of tea. Cup of tea, please. Concrete jacket off, breathe in. Exhale, turn, look at the finger and focus, take it around. Keep the waistline pointing to each other. Go to your maximum. Got the dairy cheese wedge shape already. Other ones are available. Trousers coming off and the boots. Breathe in. Exhale and all the way around. In steps to out steps, get to your maximum. There. Look how far around we are getting because we've done rotations all the way through. Breathe in. Exhale and increase. You will. Don't shake your head. You will. 2, 1. Lateral thoracic. Breathe in. Slowly unwind. Bring it back around. And let's take that arm around again, guys. There. Good. And back the other way. Every joint has worked all different directions it can do, and we've increased it all the way through as well. Just a little bit of raising that bar a little bit. So getting set up. All the body feeling different to this side now. Policeman's pointy finger coming forwards. Good. There. Reach it forwards. Other hand to here. Concrete suit on. Round it goes. Nice firm grip. I bet you're getting way up on that shoulder these days as well. Big deep breath in. Exhale, whites of the eyes and pull it across. And you've heard me say it a million times. I won't exaggerate, 1,000,001 now. You're getting a bigger productivity, bigger stretch out of doing this the way you're doing it. You'll see most people out in the streets and the parks running around, guys. As you know, men tend to strangle themselves doing this one. Concrete jacket off, breathe in. Exhale, and around we go. Watching that finger now, keeping the hips facing you. They want to rotate, not going to let them. Dairy cheese wedge shape into the waist. All the concrete off. Big deep breath in. Exhale, and around we go. All the way around. Get to your 15, your long 15. You think, I can't go any further. We can. Breathe in. Exhale, and we get a few more millimeters. We like our magic tricks, don't we? Lateral thoracic, breathe in. Unwind, bring it back round to me, and circle it all the way around, guys. A couple of times one way. I'm going to walk in, just get rid of the screen in the middle here, and take it back round the other way. Good. So last week we did a lot of tabletop stuff, didn't we, on all fours? All standing so far this week. Now, what we've done there is work down, join the dots. We've now got a big dot joined in our lower back, whether you can feel it or not. So bring the feet out to semi-sumo, hands to the hips, hula hoop, and just take those hips around. Work bottom of the body. We haven't finished quite the top of the body. We'll circle it around. Then we come back to the middle, because as you work up the body, join the dots together, your center part gets a lot of tension in. It's just a natural thing with fitness. Take it back down the other way. So this releases it, and you work the middle, so then you know it's radiating upwards and downwards and working everything through the body at the same time. 3, 2, and a 1. And to make sure, first movement I think we've done where we haven't done any rotation. Hands onto the thighs, 1 bicycle chain. Here we go, breathe in. Exhale, chin to the chest. Gently bring the hands down the body, not cutting the corners, pushing the hands into the body. That helps protect the spine. Middle fingers top of the foot, across the foot, in front of the toe, chin to the chest, and think cat stretch. This is the first time as well we are stretching the muscles out lengthwise. They've all been rotated at the joint areas and where they start and finish. Big deep breath in. Hold the position as you exhale and try and increase the cat stretch. Keep looking behind us. For a reset then, breathe in. Exhale and slowly up we come. Nice and slowly. And the muscles are now thinking, You've been doing this for 35 minutes. That's the first big stretch you've done because you've been looking after your joints. Carry the hands up the body, squish it out, turn up, breathe in. Exhale down to the heart. We pause and hold it there. Here comes the relaxing stage, guys. Hands, arc them down, lock the thumb out. Get the feet nice and comfortable. Good. Good posture, capital P posture. Look at the corner of the room. Big deep breath in. Chin to the chest. Down it comes. There. Oh, I've got some little clicks going on the vertebrae there. But nothing fell on the floor, so I'm nice and happy. Big deep breath in. Exhale, keep the head where it is. Just let it relax. Don't move the head down. It'll do it itself. It's the heaviest part of the body. Good. Reset, breathe in. Exhale, slowly up we come. And then pause there for a second, wide to the eyes. Good. Pick a spot on the ceiling. Big deep breath in. Exhale, up we come. Got my spot on the ceiling. Imagine a glass of water on the forehead. You can hear my voice going as the stretches down through the throat, top of the chest. Push the lower jaw forwards. That makes it go funny. 2, 1, breathe in. Exhale, bring the head now back nice and straight. Now the imaginary string, we're going to alternate it left and right. We're not going to hold it on the same side, all right? Some people on this one, when the head comes upwards, they get a bit, oh, I've gone a bit, you're getting a big release, guys, improving the flow to and from the brain down inside the neck there. You get, that's why you get a little bit of lightheadedness, all right? It's extra oxygen whacking into your brain cell, my brain cell. Breathe in. Exhale, any side you want to let that head go over. Just let it tilt over. Again, don't think it can go further than this. I'm going to move it. Let the gravity do the work. Let's face it, guys, whenever you can let anybody else do your work, we let them do it anyway. So let's gravity do it, that one. Big deep breath in. Exhale, bring that head nicely back up again. That's re-engage the muscles. We pass through wide to the eyes and lean over to the other side. Over we go. Now you can start to stretching the scalings. It's just starting to work under the acromion process into the shoulder. Big deep breath in. Exhale, up we come again, wide to the eyes, and we're going to go over to the other side. Nice little, very slow tick-tock momentum, isn't it? On this one, however, now feel that stretch increasing under into the shoulder. We're joining together all those muscles in the rotator cuff. Breathe in. Exhale, head's coming back up, past wide to the eyes there, over to the other side. So all standing today. We'll get back to tabletops and a bit of what we did last week, next week. That's on the program anyway. Breathe in. Exhale, up we come. We're going back over to the other side. Last one. And look how we've increased it. Over we go. There. Good. Look at the distance you've improved that by. Big deep breath in. Exhale, up it comes. And over to the other side. Nice and slowly. Don't rush it. Don't think, oh no, we've moved on. Better move the head quickly. Just relax. Breathe in. Exhale, bring it back up. Now we have done those, stayed the same side, moved our hands, pushed them down. Different way of doing it this week. Okay. Hands back to the front, hold nice and regular. What we're going to do is turn the head left or right. Drop the chin down to the shoulder. Bring it back up, back around towards me and around the other side. So we're finishing with relaxation, the head, the brain, getting oxygen there, extra blood flow, bring it back around towards me. From rotations working through the body, guys, all right? So on that premise, bring the feet out to semi-sumo, hands up and out. Look how those shoulders feel now, right? Ready to go and carry lots of shopping. There, curve the hands backwards. Not on a Saturday, guys, that's bad planning. Lean back, double voice welcome. Now, when I say breathe, we're going to breathe in, take the hands to the hold for 3. When I say go, you know what I'm going to do. Hand clap back to the front, blow out as hard as you can. Breathe in. Go. Good. Lateral thoracic breathing. This time, blow out hard before we go for it. Ready? Blow out. In. Go. Fantastic. 5 seconds. Blow out. In. Go. Lateral thoracic. Blow out. 8 seconds. Breathe in. Go. Last one. 10 seconds. Exhale. Inhale. Go. Arc the hands down, guys. Hold the thumb. Rotate it around forwards and to the rear. Remember, if you have any injury, any illness or whatever, you can, we have to breathe. You can't say, I'm not breathing today, okay? Because that's bad. You end up in a box. We don't want that. And with illness or injury, big, deep breathing is a way to go. Even if you've got a cracked rib or whatever, you breathe into your 15 and then you release it back down again. Keep everything circulating. Hands to here. While I press this, lots of guys on press and play later on, guys. I enjoyed that. That's fantastic. I'm set for the day. Hands to here. 1, 2, 3. Stay safe. Go. Yes. Good stuff. Like it. We like rotations. When you walk, you go. When you step outside the front door now, you walk along the street doing this. All right. Catch you all later. Well done, guys. Nice one.
Everybody.
Brilliant. Good. Now it's cup of tea time.